architects and engineers from Northampton. We've worked on over 500 recreational projects throughout the country. It's one of our fortes, and I was happy to get involved in this project because it's an exciting project that I think has a lot of feasibility to it. Our two main goals with this project was to create, first one was to create different ways to access the river, both physically and visually, providing better ways to get people to the pond, to the waterfront, in various different ways. Our second main goal was to provide safe access and from different parts of Easthampton. Cottage Street, Wilson Avenue, the promenade will provide a strong pedestrian linkage from one section of town. To start with the Central Plaza, to orient you, this is Cottage Street. 15 Cottage is across the way. Wilson Ave, we're in this building right here. Our main plaza is our focal point. It creates a paved pedestrian plaza with seating, lighting, planting, places for artwork, trees lining it, a central plaza with a millstone, benches throughout, as I mentioned, lighting, a large set of steps going down to a lower paved area with bollards that would have direct access to the water. So it's within inches of the level of the water, providing visual access and also physical access. On each side of there, we have docks, floating docks, with ramps down to them for additional access and accessibility. As you move to the north and south, you have a promenade along here, which is made up of both textured concrete, but also a boardwalk and a railing system that would overlook the waterfront and provide access for view shed and for sitting and or even fishing. These are some of the existing trees that are out there now that we've created a planter around. We've added benches to them. This is a new access point and bridge across this area, connecting to a similar promenade that I just explained over here, made of concrete, boardwalk, railings, etc. It came up during the early portion of this meeting, the option of possibly using the existing wrought iron fence that's out there and being maintained by the citizens of Easthampton. And that's an option that we'll look into during the next phase once the grant is obtained. Hopefully it will be obtained. So that's something that came up at this meeting that further on down, but not part of this grant, although we've shown it in the master plan, is access and a boat ramp down to Nashawannuck Pond. So all in all, it provides safe access. It's more aesthetically pleasing, obviously, than what's there. It's about 500 linear feet of promenade. And once built, I think it's going to be quite nice and a wonderful addition to the pedestrian portion of Easthampton. There'll be piers along here that will access not directly into water, but right on the edge of each sections in our plans showing the boardwalk and the piers. But we would have piers along here, and then this is land along here. Once again, each one of the concrete foundations for the boardwalk would be put in soil right at the edge of the pond itself. So visually you would feel like you were over the pond, but in essence you really weren't.
Right. Okay, and so what about what's it called?
This is the view looking down Cottage Street. These are the existing calorie pairs. This is the plaza area. These are the steps down to the lower area. One of the docks, just to visually give you an idea. This was done by Bill Cannon early on, and we took some of his ideas and then developed them a little bit further.